Well, moving on to the rupee. Well, the rupee has been having a fairly good start to this year, 8.5%, or a little over 8% higher as far as the Indian rupee is concerned versus the dollar. However, analysts are now saying that the outlook is a lot bleak. In fact, we're joined by Pramit Brahmbhatt from Alpari, the CEO there. Hi, Pramit. Can you give us a sense of what really do you believe, where really do you believe the rupee will head from here on? We've seen a good start, but do you really believe that this start will continue? I mean, this kind of gains will continue?
Well, if you look at for the long term, there is a hope for rupee to reconcile from the lows of 54. What we have seen in the beginning of this year, in the first 6 weeks, is quite a lot of reconciliation where rupee has come down from 54 to almost 49 levels. But I think it's going to settle down over here. And the further move we will see in terms of the long term around the budgetary time when there is any expected announcement made by the government to liberalize the Indian economy. And at this point of time, it seems that rupee is settling around 48.50 to 49.50 levels.
Okay, that's of course the near term that you're looking at. But however, keeping into consideration that we are looking at a widening trade deficit, could that be a big concern? Because we know that the only reason the rupee has been gaining in 2012 has been because of a huge amount of capital flows that have been coming in, debt as well as equity. Do you believe that these kind of capital flows will continue? And or would there be concerns as far as the current account deficit is concerned?
I think the current account deficit is already being priced in at the existing price. What we have seen in 2012 is a support level came at 54, and after that the change in the Indian economy, specifically inflation data. And now we are expecting that there will be change, a reduction in the repo rate and reserve repo rate in the coming RBI policy. It means there will be a further fuel given to the industries to develop. If you look at the GDPs also was priced into the existing price where we were expecting that it will be below 7%, and this week's announcement is in line with that. So from this, I don't see that any further implication will be there on the rupee considering the Indian economy.
Okay, thanks a lot, Pramit, for joining us and giving us your sense of where do you really see the rupee heading. Well, Pramit, of course, is of the opinion that we'll hold on to the current levels. 48.5, 49.5 is the range that he's looking at in the near term. Not too much of weakness. In fact, he's saying that we are pricing in currently the trade deficit that we're looking at, that is the current account deficit. In fact, earlier